Hello everyone, today we are going to look at the iron oxides of Daniel Smith. So there is natural iron oxide, Mami Bauxite. It's a primitive color. Yellow iron oxide, the transparent one, the synthetic PR101. Transparent red iron oxide, PR101, it's a synthetic one. Transparent brown iron oxide, again PR101, a synthetic one. Enviro-Friendly yellow iron oxide, PBR6. Enviro-Friendly red iron oxide, PBR6, and Enviro-Friendly brown iron oxide, PBR6. The Enviro-Friendly iron oxides are iron oxides for mines that were polluting the mine water, and by moving them out of there, the water there in the mine are less polluted. That's why they are enviro-friendly. So iron oxides, really beautiful colors, are very light fast. They are earth tones and yellow earth tones. They granulate beautifully. It's the most granulating colors I think that I know, especially the transparent red and the transparent brown, and the enviro-friendly one. They're very granulating. So I will swatch them and let's start. So we'll start with the Mami Bauxite. It's a very beautiful earth tone. It granulates beautifully. Next color we'll look at is the transparent yellow iron oxide, PR101. It has something interesting with the granulation. Although it's quite yellowish, when you put lots of water, we'll see later that there will be some brown granulation over here, and it will be very beautiful. You can already start to see some brown granulation over here, but on the sides of on the peripheries of the water it will be more beautiful. Okay, next color is the Enviro-Friendly yellow iron oxide. Also very granulating color. We put another drop of water here so you can see the granulation more clearly. Okay. Next is the transparent red iron oxide. Very, very beautiful granulating color. I want to dilute it a little bit because I put too much color. Okay, now we can see it. It creates really bright mixings, really inky mixing. I really like it as a mixer. It's really, really beautiful. Okay, next we look at the Enviro-Friendly red iron oxide. Put it over here. Again, very granulating color. It's a bit reddish than the others, although the transparent one is a bit more orangish than the others. Really beautiful colors. Okay, next we will swatch the transparent brown oxide. Let's see where it is. I think it's this one. One of the most granulating colors that I have. You can already start to see it. And last color, we will look at the environmentally friendly brown iron oxide, which is one of the most beloved colors that I have. Again, it has amazing granulation, but also some oranges undertone, which I really like. Okay, we'll let them dry and look at them later. So the colors has dried. You can see the mummy bauxite, very granulating. It's a kind of a burnt sienna, Italian burnt sienna, a kind of color. Really, really beautiful. The yellow iron oxide, you can see that it's very, very granulating, and it has a brown granulation. Really beautiful. It's an earth yellow ochre kind of color. It's very earthy. Next is the Enviro-Friendly yellow iron oxide. It's really beautiful. It's a bit more yellowish than the mummy bauxite. and it has beautiful granulation. I work with it a lot in landscapes. Next color is the red iron oxide, the transparent one, the PR101. Really beautiful granulation, really a bit of an orangish red earth, and yeah, it's a really good mixer also. I really like to work with it. Next is the Enviro-Friendly red iron oxide. You can see how beautiful it is. It has a lot of granulation. It's the PBR6 one. It's a bit more reddish than the Miami Bauxite and then the Enviro-Friendly yellow iron oxide and the transparent red iron oxide. Next we look at the brown iron oxide. Again, beautiful granulation. I put my finger on it, I'm sorry. I work with it again a lot in landscapes, and it's a great mixer also, very inky mixes. And the last one is the Enviro-Friendly brown iron oxide, the PBR6. Very beautiful. You can see that the granulation in it creates some forms. Here you can see like a man standing with maybe some something after him. It's really beautiful, and you can see it has a little bit of an orangish undertone. It reminds me really the hematite brand Scarlet, and again I work with it a lot in landscapes to do tree trunks and branches. I also decided to make a palette, a small palette of 12 colors with 6 of these colors. I mean the 6 iron oxides without the Miami Bauxite and with other colors, so I will show it to you now. So this palette consists of 12 colors: nickel azo yellow, queen red, ultramarine blue, phthalo blue turquoise, the PB16 one, jadeite genuine, green apatite genuine, transparent yellow oxide, Enviro-Friendly yellow iron oxide, transparent red oxide, Enviro-Friendly red iron oxide, Enviro-Friendly brown iron oxide, and transparent brown oxide. So I put the colors in this nice box, and it looks like that, and I sprayed some white on it to make a small mixing space. We'll move this out and we'll really look at it. And I think that now I will swatch it just to show you the colors and maybe color mixes. So one moment. So we'll start with the nickel azo yellow. It's a color that I use a lot for mixing, but also on its own. Next color is quinacridone red. Nickel azo yellow is PY150, quinacridone red. You see there is a little bit of nickel azo yellow over here, so we'll move it. Okay, we'll do it again. So quinacridone red is PV19. It's a cool blue, but it's warmer than Queen Rose, which is also PV19. Next color would be ultramarine blue. Great mixing color. It's the warm blue in this palette, the reddish blue. Next color is a Ifat blue turquoise, PB16. The ultramarine blue, of course, is PB29. This is PB16. Also a very useful color, especially for landscapes. Next color is Jadeite Genuine. This is one of my most used colors. Again, a lot in landscapes, but also in botanicals. Also has a beautiful granulation. Next is green apatite genuine. Also a color I use a lot. A very important color in landscapes. Next color is transparent yellow iron oxide. With a beautiful brown granulation. This is my warm earthy yellow in this palette. It's kind of a mustardy brown. Next is the Enviro-Friendly yellow iron oxide, the PBR6. The transparent one is PR101, and this is the Enviro-Friendly one, which is PBR6. It's more brown than a yellow. Next, the transparent red iron oxide. Very beautiful one. It's the PR101. Next again is the Enviro-Friendly red iron oxide PBR6, next we look at the, one moment, the brown iron oxide, the transparent one, PR101. You can see later that it's more yellowish than the transparent, than the Enviro-Friendly brown iron oxide, which is more like a chocolate brown. Again, this is the PBR6 one, is the color that I use a lot in landscapes. So these are the colors that I have in this small palette. I will use it outside in nature to try to know my colors better, to play with them, to play with color mixing. Maybe I will do some mixes now, and yeah, so we'll do it now. So let's start to make some oranges. We will do a brighter orange. One moment, it will take some time because the nickel azo yellow is really staining. And we'll make also a more muted orange with the transparent yellow iron oxide. We'll make some greens with ultramarine blue and the nickel azo yellow, and with the phthalo blue, the phthalo blue turquoise, I'm sorry, and the nickel azo yellow. We can also create some more muted greens with the yellow iron oxide and the ultramarine blue, and also with the phthalo blue turquoise. And the yellow iron oxide. We can do some green gold mixes or hues mixes. We'll do with various browns with the yellow iron oxide over here, the Enviro-Friendly one, of course, the transparent yellow, transparent red iron oxide here. And with the Enviro-Friendly one over here. Other mixes I thought to make is neutrals or darks. I think darks would be great, like we'll do in 3 spots. One is ultramarine blue with the transparent red iron oxide. Put some more ultramarine. Can create a really beautiful blacks and grayish browns, and it's really beautiful. We'll now take the ultramarine blue and mix it with the Enviro-Friendly one. It creates more violets and browns, but it's really beautiful. Next one, we'll take a more ultramarine, blue. And the environmentally friendly brown iron oxide, and you can see it creates a really great black and grays. And then we'll take ultramarine blue and the transparent brown iron oxide. And it's really a great mixer for blacks. It reminds me a little bit the burnt umber and ultramarine blue together. Really good black. So these are color mixes. Yeah, I think that's all for today. Thank you for watching and have a wonderful time. Bye bye.